What is up, guys? My name is the C10 and I am back today with another video on Mxgp 2, and today we're going to be going over the customization of the bikes and customization of the riders. Now, really frustrating, I recorded a whole video of me buying a brand new Honda, going through the whole thing, setting up all the customization, tricking it all out, and it did not record. So frustrating. I don't know what happened. Probably an error on my part, but anyway, so we're still going to hop in here into bikes, and you're just going to see that my Honda that I'm going to pick right now is already completely customized. As you can see there, it looks beautiful, but we're still going to click on it, we're still going to go through it, we're still going to customize everything, I'm still going to talk about everything, so let's get started. This is your garage with your beautiful, clean bike. Man, look at that thing. So that is my Honda CRF that I completely tricked out. You see it completely customized the way I want it right now. But this is the garage. Behind you, you got your tool bench, your toolboxes, your tools. Behind the bike there, you can see a whiteboard that has like a track on it with some markings on it, maybe trying to figure out the best way to tackle the track. Then, of course, wouldn't be official Honda if you didn't have your official Honda mat. There, maybe it looks like we got some fluids or something back behind the back tire there. Maybe some coolant. Back over there, you can see our red and black bike to go with our Honda. And back behind the bike there, you have like your lounge room, your memorabilia, all the titles you've won, championships, pictures, trophies, things like that. So pretty cool. So here, we'll start with graphics kit. Of course, we got stock, Blackbird Racing, HG stickers, Stellar MX, and WLM. So we'll start with stock. We'll see what stock looks like. And stock is stock. There you go. You got your stock bike, how you would buy it off the floor, with the current graphics and things like that. And who wants stock in this game? So let's back out. Let's check out Blackbird Racing. And here, pretty, just one to choose from. It's a pretty, average graphics kit, I would say. It's, like a One Industries or something like that. You get it on, it tells you it's a Honda, it's a CRF. Not a bad looking graphic by any means, but let's check out some of the other ones that they got going on here. So HG stickers is probably one of my favorites. They got a really good selection to choose from. So let's start back over here with blur. Get a little bit of that blue in there. Lines, just black and red. And here's midnight with some blue in there. That one is pretty cool looking. I almost chose that one. Sharp, and of course the one I chose was dots. I like the black carbon fiber look in there. And then edge, got some blue in there. And retro, throw it back to the 80s, baby, with that purple yellow CR and the red, of course. So I went with dots, so we'll stick with that. Let's go over to Stellar MX, and here we have bent, graffiti, line, retro, which I'm not really sure how this is retro, maybe like a 80s flash type deal, shatter, stripe, and vortex. Stellar, not really my thing. I mean, they got some okay graphics, maybe one of those catch your eye. Then you got WLM, which is kind of like a personal, somebody personally painted, hand painted graphics for you type deal. You got Digger, it's always going to be gold and black. You got Lightning, Patriot, Refuge, Rigid, and Revolution. Revolution looks actually pretty cool because it got a lot of white in there, which I like. So of course I went with the dots. I think it looks sick. Let's move on. Handlebars. So you got your stock, which nobody wants stock. You got Circuit Equipment, Renthal, Artec, WRP, and Zeta Racing. So in each one of these you have your Ergo brace, which is this brand. What I was going to say is in each one of these bars you have a choice between having a brace and no brace, and all the different colors. So here we have no brace with all the different colors you can choose from, and then some with the brace you could choose the colors from. So we have Circuit Equipment, we got Renthal, which is what I chose. I went with the Fat Bar Black, all the different colors. Then you have the Twin Wall with all the different colors. Same thing for Artec, brace, no brace, all the different colors. WRP, same thing. And Zeta, for some reason, only has choice between a brace or no brace with one color. So I went with the Renthal Fat Bar with the OG black. Let's move over to bar pads. This is where the customization gets crazy. So it recognizes I have Renthal bars, so we'll click on that and look at all these different choices of colors I have for the bar pad. Pretty sick, right? So I just went with the black with the red writing, just considering most of my bike is red anyways. I don't want to over highlight the bike too much with red. So let's back out here and let's go to hand grips. Hand grips is where it gets crazy. Let me tell you, there is so many selections between Circuit Equipment, Pro Grip, Renthal, Artec, UFO Plast, and Zeta Racing. So let's go ahead and take a look at all the grips that we can choose from, and we will go from there. Alright, so let's start with Circuit Equipment here. Here, there is just so many choices. I'm not going to go through all of them, but they have different styles, different colors. I mean, the options for customizing your grips are endless. So they got Circuit Equipment, they got Pro Grip, same thing, all kinds of different styles, colors, everything you can think of to choose from, which is pretty awesome. Back out, Renthal, which is what I went with. I went with the dual half waffle cone with the red there. Artec, tons and tons to choose from. And UFO Plast, same thing. Tons and tons to choose from. Looks like these are all the Challenger, but you guys get the point here. And Zeta Racing is the same thing. So let's back out here. Let's go over to handguards. I'm not a big handguard guy. Maybe some of you are, but we'll go through them real quick. I think a Zebras has the most. So you can go through and you can see here that you just have every color, different options of different colors. White, black with white writing, green with black writing. You guys get the point. And you have a Zebras, Circuit Equipment, Polysport, Renthal, Artec, UFO Plast, and Zeta Racing to choose from. And all of them have a range of all the colors that you can choose from. So whatever style you like at handguards, well, guess what? They got them. Let's go over to exhaust, the fun one. This is where people like to really customize. I know for me personally, I was excited to throw on the exhaust because it really brings up the top acceleration and the top speed. So, of course, you can go with stock, but who would want to do that? They got Acropovic, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, Aero, DEP pipes, DEP pipes, FM Racing, HGS, LM exhaust system, which is what I put on there and you see now, Pro Circuit, Scalvini, Terminagonia, not sure if I'm saying that right either, and Yoshimura. So, let's go ahead and start with Acropovic. So, thing to keep in mind too, this one only has one option, but up in the right hand corner you can see where it says acceleration top speed. You want to keep an eye on that because some of the exhaust companies have different exhausts that are cheaper and they're not going to bring up to the max top speed or acceleration. So keep an eye out for that. Acropovic's got Evolution for $4,000 or 4,000 credits. Aero, see here you can see right off the bat, Off-Road 2,500. See how it brought down for me from 8.8 and 8.9, brought me down to 8.2 and 7.7. That's because this isn't the best exhaust they make. Thunder is. And Race Tech Titanium is the worst at 1,800. So not really sure why they put those in there. Maybe it's just to give you some options or why you want to run it, but I obviously want to go with what's going to give me the top acceleration and speed. DEP pipes. They got one, the S7 here, and those are massive. They look pretty cool. They look all right, but not what I was looking for. FMF Racing. They got the Factory 4.1 blue, and they got the Factory 4.1 aluminum. So let's back out here. Let's go to HGS Systems. They got the T1, the T2, and the Raceline. So obviously the T2, which I actually like, looks pretty clean. They're nice small mufflers there. Really makes the bike look clean. That was one of my second favorites, was the HGS exhaust system. Let's go over to LM, which is what I ended up choosing. They only got one, and it's the Carbon. And that is sick. I like how it has the LM in red, really highlights and goes well with the theme of the rest of the bike. They got Pro Circuit, of course. They got the TI6 Pro, which is what you're going to want to go with. That looks really clean too. The TI6 and just the T6. So TI6 Pro is probably what you want to go with at 4,000 to get you that top acceleration and top speed. Let's go to Scalvini. Really haven't messed too much with Scalvini. And another thing to note too is that each one of these exhausts that you put on will have a different sound to it, which is cool, because You know, some other motocross games like MX vs ATV and stuff like that, like you throw an exhaust system on there and they all just sound the same. You're just basically picking a brand that you like, but with this you're picking a brand and it does have a different sound, which is pretty awesome. And then Termagoni, not sure if I'm saying that right, once again, they got one to choose from. The carbon looks pretty clean as well. And then last but not least, Yoshimura. And all of these will give you the top speed. You got the aluminum, the titanium, and the carbon. So pretty freaking sick. So let's back out here. Those are the exhaust systems you can choose from. And let's go ahead and hop into rims. Alright, so let's check out the rims here. We got stock Alpina since 1926, DID, Excel, Marchini, or Warp 9. Now obviously we're not going to check out stock, so let's go to Alpina. And those are hideous, but you might like them. You got the Alpina rims. You got gold, green, red, yellow. I mean, here's some half and halves, half red, half black, which is pretty cool. And you go all the way through, and they got these half and halves with every color. And it doesn't look like these change the handling or anything like that, or the acceleration, so any of these colors you could pick and be fine. Let's back out and let's go to DID, which is what I went with. Looks like I went with the Dirt Star STX. I like how it's just all solid dark black there. They got the Dirt Star LTX, which is like a graphite. And see here, if you go here, the Dirt Star Original actually brings my acceleration down to 8.6, my handling down to 9.8. Why you'd want to put those on, I'm not too sure. Maybe you don't care, but the customization for the rims is there. So let's back out, let's go to Excel. And I think on the Excel, yeah, see on these Excel colors here, it actually brings down your acceleration and handling. If you go with the A60s, brings it all the way up. Marchini, they got just the one choice, the Rock, and then Warp 9. Looks like these all bring down, except the last one, the Elite rims, all these bring down your acceleration and handling. But the customization's there for colors if you want it, which is cool. Alright, let's back out and go to suspension. Stock, of course we don't want stock. See what we got: factory connection, MX Tech, Allens, Pro Circuit, Race Tech, and WP. So let's check out factory connection. You get one choice with suspension. So basically you're picking the brand that you like, and it's going to bring up your stats the same on most bikes, on all the bikes. So just what brand you want and what you're looking for. So factory connection, looking fresh. I went with MX Tech because it kind of went with the theme of the bike, which was what I was looking for. Has the MX Tech in red and a little bit of like a deep kind of orange look to it, which is cool. Allens, gotta love Allens. They're bright yellow with that iconic O. Looks really cool, but not what I'm going for with my look. Pro Circuit. Pro Circuit looks like Pro Circuit. And there it is, looking fresh. Race Tech. You got that like deep orange look with the yellow Race Tech in it. Looks nice. And then WP, which comes on most all KTMs. That's what I was running on my KTM. Looks clean as well. So let's back out here and let's head over to rotors. Got to get that braking power. So you get stock, braking, Brembro, Gallifrey USA, and Moto Master. So let's see what braking has to offer. You got the Batfly and you got the S3. Same thing here. You got to pay attention. Look at the S3. Brings the handling, the braking power down to 7.7. If I put on the Batfly, it stays at 9.2. Got Brembro. Got the OEM or the oversize. OEM would bring it down to 8.4. Our oversize would put it up to 9.2. Gallifrey USA, same thing. Wave float grooved. Wave float not good. Wave float fixed groove not as good. So obviously I went with Moto Master. It's got the check mark there. I went with the flame float, bringing my braking power up to a top of 9.2. So that's what I went with there. Tires, got a good little selection. Golden Type, Metzler, Michelin, Midas, and Pirelli. Each one of these you have one choice, so it just depends what brand you're looking for. It's not going to change the stats or anything like that. I went with Michelin, the Starcross. You got Metzler. You know, and you actually could see it changes the grooves too. So you got the MC5. So normally, you know, tires really don't matter too much, just whatever you like to run. Oh wow, look at that. The Midas throws the red line in there. That is actually pretty sick. I did not notice that before. Let's pick those up. Why not? I like the red accent on there. That's pretty cool. And then you got Pirelli, which you get the yellow Pirelli on there. So let's back out from there and let's go to accessories. Here, what this is going to do, it's going to change your triple clamps and your hubs and your pegs. So they got all kinds of different colors to choose from. You can really pick which color you want or what you're going for, and that is the cool thing. You can really make a highlight stand out there, but I went with red. I like it, looks clean. Let's stick with red, and let's look at this beautiful thing. And once you're done, you can zoom around, pan, check it out, look at what you did to your bike, and live the dream. Alright, so let's go ahead and back out, and let's check out what the rider customization has to offer, and we will go from there. Alright, so let's continue over to customization for the rider. And you guys thought customization for the bike was insane. Let me tell you, the rider is out of control. So you get two outfits, which you guys already have this game, I'm sure you're aware. So let's go with outfit 2, the one I've been rocking the most. And let's dive right into this. So you're in your garage once again in your nice clean gear. You get a helmet, goggles, suit, boots, and neck brace. So let's start with helmets. I'm not going to go through every single one of these because if I did, we'd be here for an hour. But you got a Cerberus, AGV, Aor, Answer, Area, AXO, Fox, Just One, Scorpion, Scott, Shuey, Sumi, Thor, and UFO Plast. And each one of these have anywhere from 5 to 10, 15 different helmets. So Mxgp, all different kinds of colors to choose from. AGV, all different kinds of colors to choose from. Aor, same thing, all different kinds of colors to choose from. You guys are catching the drift here. And Answer, which is what I went with, you had 4 or 5 different to choose from. I mean, but they got all different kinds of colors, styles, and whatever you're looking for, they got it to make the customization as best as they could and give you really what you're looking for. Fox, same thing, all different kinds to choose from. So you guys get it. I mean, each one of these just have tons. So more than likely they have the style you are looking for. Let's go over to goggles. You got Answer, AXO, X Brand, Fox, HZ, Pro Grip, Ride 100%, Scott, which is what I went with, Thor, and UFO Plast. If I remember right, Scott had the biggest selection of goggles to choose from. I mean, they just got all different kinds of styles, all colors. I mean, the options are endless. There's something in there for you that you'll like to really be able to customize your rider how you want. Let's go over to suit. They got a Cerberus, Alpine Stars, Answer, which is what I'm rocking, AXO, Fox, Corax, Pro Grip, Scott, Thor, UFO Plast. And each one of these have a good selection to choose from and colors and style to fit what you are looking for. So it's just awesome. They did a really good job really letting you be able to customize your bike and how you want to rock it and how you want to do it, which is awesome. Alpine Stars, Fox, I know a lot of people like Fox gear. A lot of good selections from Fox in here. The new stuff, the old stuff. I mean, they got everything. So really, really good job on customization. Boots, you got a Cerberus, Alpine Stars, AXO, Fox, Garnier, Scott, CD, TCX, and Thor. I went with Garnier. I like Garnier boots. And they got all different kinds of color combinations, straight color combinations. Whatever it is you're looking for, I'm sure they have it. Fox, good choice to choose from. They got the Instincts. They got the CDs, which I really like as well. Crossfire 2, Crossfires, and the Crossfire TC 222. Caroli boots. Those are sick. So they got Thor. I mean, they have it all. There's a brand in there I'm sure you'll like. The neck braces, pretty simple. They got Alpine Star, Leah Brace, and Scott. Alpine Star, no neck brace. You can go with the red or just the plain white. They got the official Leah brace. Got a couple different color combinations to choose from here to match your gear or go what you're looking for. And then they got Scott. We got one choice from Scott. Looks nice. Got a little bit of yellow in there. Or you can go with the none. And of course, I went with the Leah brace. So that is the customization, my friends, for your bike and your rider. It is a lot of fun to get in here and customize your bike and change it out whenever you want. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, be sure to give that give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos drop, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I try to do one at least once a week, if not 2 or 3 a week. So thank you again for tuning in, and thank you for all the support in advance. And as always, until next time, peace.